Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Sandsox, and right now we're going to play some Hades. Let's go check it out. Alright, so welcome back to the channel. Like I said, tonight we're playing Hades. It's been a while since I've done a video. This game is something I picked up about a month ago, a little bit over that. Got into it a little bit. We'll talk about all those things, but really cool game, and I figured I wanted to play it and I wanted to record a video, so I figured this would be a perfect bet. So before we get into that, I got one little thing I want to get to, is that I'm a little bit of a whiskey and bourbon connoisseur. Nothing too crazy, but tonight I've got a brand new bottle of something that I've never had before. It is a fistful of bourbon right there, if I can get you to see it without the glare. So I figured we'll crack this open on this video as well. I popped the seal, but I haven't actually opened it, so I haven't smelled it, haven't tasted it yet, so I wanted to do that first before we start. So before we get into our game, I'm gonna pop that. Let's get it. That smells good. Had to get the melted ice out of there. So I'll put a little bit in here, and we'll give it a little taste of roux, and then we'll sip on this while we're playing Hades, and we'll talk about the game, show you guys what it's all about. I want to record some decent footage here. That smells really smooth. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's no bite on that at all. It's smooth all the way. So, fistful of bourbon.
2 hours later.
When I bought this game, they were in the previous update called the Winter something. I don't remember. But about 2 nights ago, they dropped the current patch that you see here, the Nighty Night update. So I'm really excited to see what's new in here. So we're going to start a whole new game so you can see kind of what it's like right from the beginning.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
All right, so right here, this is what you'll see the first time you play the game. Yeah, let's just play it. So right here, you know, the first time I played it, I had no idea what was going on. Like Zagreus, the controls are excellent. It's very responsive. So you can see I got a single swipe, and then I can chain together a little bit of a 3-hit combo. So there you go. So this is what you don't know when you first play this, is this little symbol on this door. It tells you what reward is in the next chamber. So let's just see what this coin means. I know what it means, but I want you to see. Alright, so in order to advance, you have to clear the room of all enemies. That's how you defeat the room, that's how you get your reward. Alright, cool. Oh. There's no heals either. So there are ways to heal yourself, but there are no heals. That'll make more sense as I get into the gameplay. There are also other weapons. So this first run for me, I don't care for this sword at all. They have a bow, which is my favorite weapon. It's the only other weapon I've used, but I like it so much I never even tried any of the other ones. And I am not doing well. It's been a while since I played this, so yeah, I shouldn't have been hit at all, considering the fact I've played this before. But it's okay. We're gonna have some fun with it. There you go. So this is the reward for this room, and I'm going to show you this one right here. This is Athena. So this is a Greek mythology based game. So some of the rewards you get, they're called boons, and essentially any one of the Greek gods that they've put into the game so far will give you a choice to pick a power. So let's show you.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
So I wanted you guys to hear the voice acting. Very well done in this game. So here it goes, pops up, and they give you 3 options. So my first one, Divine Strike, my attack is stronger and it can deflect. Deflect meaning that if somebody shoots like magical stuff at me, I can hit it and deflect it back at them, make it hit them. Your cast damages foes in a small area. So it shows you over here on this side. Well, now that I'm using my mouse, it shows which mouse button. But there you go. So you see the cast is my B button. Divine Dash, your dash deals damage that can deflect. That one's good too. I always, most of the time, try to upgrade my attack first, because attack is this one right here that I'm using the most of. This is my dash. This is my cast.
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself.
And then you have your Y, which is like an area of effect. Alright, so this next room, this is my reward.
Blasted wretches.
Go. So this reward, since you saw that symbol, that is darkness. That's the currency for upgrading my character's permanent stats and abilities when I die and have to start back over. Again, we'll demonstrate all that when we get out of here. Really wish I wouldn't have took all that damage. I doubt I'll have what it takes to beat the first boss because of that. And if I go in there full life, maybe I could. There we go. Alright, so darkness. Alright, so this next room, this is the reward. So far, it's only given me one choice. Later on throughout this game, and quite frequently, you'll have 2 or 3 options, so you get to choose what reward you're going for. These guys. And this little thing over here, damn it. I'm not even going to make it to the boss. I was going to show this trap right here, which you can use to your ability if you run your enemies into it. And you also get more points for damaging enemies up against the wall. So this is a Palm of Power. It's a pomegranate. It allows me to upgrade any boon that I've already received. So I only have 1 boon to this point, so it's the only thing I can upgrade. So it's going to give me what was originally a 40% increase in damage, now 56. So these are actually some pretty good abilities it's giving me up front. So this next one, I didn't pause long enough for you to see the symbol. But you'll get to... Oh, these are elite enemies too. They got armor. Yeah, I get hit one more time, or die. That's probably for the best. I didn't start that run off good at all. Like I said, it's been a while since I played, not paying 100% attention to the game. But here.
Damn it.
It shows you that now it starts me back off in this palace that you haven't seen yet, because this is the first time through the game.
Yes.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much.
So there's a whole bunch of characters and stuff that you get to interact with. So here's Hades.
I told you nobody get...
Again, I don't want to waste a bunch of time listening to the dialogue, but the voice acting is good.
So I'll just
Be on your way.
And there's a lot of different things that you can get from talking to these different characters throughout here.
Returned. Good to see you, lad.
So it's Achilles.
Circumstances.
Anyone that's up to date on their Greek mythology, we'll see a lot of familiar names here, because this is all real Greek mythology.
You know I can hear you, old man.
You have come home. Do not despair.
There's Nyx, my quote-unquote mother.
I understand. Hey,
So-
room, I'm back.
This is my room. This is the mirror where you can spend your darkness to get permanent upgrades. So with each rank, makes you deal 10% more damage when you strike foes from behind. Not too into that. Chthonic Vitality. Each rank restores 1 heart when you enter a chamber. So that's very important. You can rank this up, and that way each time you clear a room and you go into the next chamber, it heals you. So while I don't have I only have 10 darkness right now because I died so quick, but I do want to spend it in that. So every time I clear a room, I'll gain 1 HP.
The bed chamber.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
All right, and here's my little training room. This is the last room before you go on another run.
I can escape through that pink window.
I wish I would have cleared that room that I died in, because I would have been able to get my bow. Once I get my bow, I'll do a lot better. All right, cool. So let's just do another run here.
Time to go.
So that's the general premise of the game. You attempt a clear.
Is that?
If you don't make it, you die and start back off, and you get to do your upgrades and whatnot. So here's a Zeus boon.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
I'm not going to let all the dialogue play through, but when we meet a new god and stuff, kind of want you guys to see how much work was put into this. I'm really impressed by this game. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so I can increase your attack amidst chain lightning when you damage a foe. Your special causes lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. Your dash causes lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. Now, normally I go for my attack first, but you're going to dash a lot, and to have a little bit of damage on that won't hurt anything. And I don't really care for this lightning strike. Another thing you'll notice, all the text here is white. So this game is just like, you know, most other games like this, like World of Warcraft, where you have your different rarities. So you'll have your, it's not exactly like Warcraft, but it's the same principle. So you're going to have white is like your common, then I think you have blue for rare, purple for epic, and then there are some legendary and actually some unique things that's outside of things like World of Warcraft. Hopefully we'll see those. So let's get Thunder Dash.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support.
Alright, so now see when I go by this guy, I can damage him just by dashing around him. Damn it. I can get myself killed too by trying to demonstrate that. It's okay, I at least have a way to heal now, even though it's very slow.
Composed of such innumerable
I don't want to see all that text. Okay, so get some darkness here. Darkness is good.
Numbskulls.
So as you're doing your escape attempt or your run, you have to see what happens early, what gets presented to you early to determine, okay, you know, a few chambers in, do I want to focus on trying to improve my stuff for this individual run to get further, or can I tell like, oh, the game didn't really give me much good up front, so maybe I should try to go for stuff like currency and not plan on living very long so I can go back and do permanent upgrades. So here's our first chance at going to 2 different rooms. So this one is gold, which I haven't shown you yet, but that's a way for me to earn gold by clearing the room. This one is an Artemis boon, and she's one of my favorite gods or goddesses for her ability. She, especially once you have that bow, obviously, since she's the hunter or huntress goddess of the hunt. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I've never been a melee character. Again, I want to let you guys hear some of these voice dialogues for the first time we meet a god or goddess.
Only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several really. Anyway,
But I will partake in my fistful of bourbon.
Accept this message.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Alright, so your attack is stronger with 15% chance to deal critical damage. That's pretty good. Special is stronger. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical. Because I don't have the bow, that's what I'm going to go for, and just increase my overall damage. Alright, I need this chthonic key because I want my bow. I didn't even know if there was a second option there, to be honest with you. But the moment I saw that key, I want that so I can get my chthonic bow. This gold, occasionally we'll come across special rooms that don't have enemies or anything in them. Like you'll come across a room that has nothing but shops and stuff like that. So that's where the gold will come in handy. You can buy upgrades and stuff for that individual run that you're on. There we go. There's my chthonic key. Now I can get my bow next time we wipe. I heard a symbol up here. Okay, a palm. So this is going to give me an opportunity to upgrade one of my... Damn. Provided I live through this. I almost don't even want to. So I can go get my bow real quick. But no point of dying on purpose. If you're going to try to wipe or not try to make it very far, you should at least just grab what you can on the current run. Alright, so I can increase my dash damage or increase my pressure points. Neither one of those was really good, to be honest with you. Alright, some darkness.
No way to patch up. Got to keep going.
So I didn't show you there. Next time we leave this room, I'll show you
Good night.
how it's healing me 1 heart every time I clear a room. Some of the stuff you can get from your mirror back home when you wipe. I'll eventually get the ability to increase my overall health too and stuff like that. So. Alright, so here's a little thingy where you can spend gold too. It doesn't always have to be... So this right here is going to be a shop where I can spend gold, which I only have 36 gold. So I can tell you from experience, you're not going to get anything for 36 gold. This is a centaur heart where I can increase my overall health. And then here's a little mini shop. But I probably can't get... I can't get in here. I'm going to go ahead and buy this. Instant gain 21 darkness. That'll help me get a permanent upgrade.
Never been this far.
I'm not going to that shop because you have to have like at least 150. Damn it. These guys are some of the harder ones to take out when you're a short range melee character.
They absorbed my blow.
He doesn't have that armor now. There we go. Yeah, I don't have much to hit this damn guy with.
A centaur heart.
Alright, so that'll increase me 25 health automatically. Alright, so here's the other thing. You see the skull? That's going to be a boss room. 26 health. I'm not going to do very well against a mini boss. Just try coming here and see if I can get another clear. I also want to show you, I'm going to do this cast ability, my B button. See that actually casts blood into this guy? There's nothing special about that right now, but you can see that little blood icon on him. I have to kill him to make him drop that. You'll eventually get some abilities and stuff that like make you hit people harder that are affected by your cast blood or whatever they call it. Ooh, made him hit that trap. Got a trap kill. So here's some gold. It's not a lot. It's only 100. All right, so I have the ability again. I'm trying to avoid this boss. I don't want to do that on low health. So I'll take the centaur heart. I really just don't like playing this with this sword, to be honest with you. Which I'm okay with that. Get rid of this damn sword. The bow is just so much more fun to me. Like I said, I've never been a huge fan of straight up melee. Not gonna waste a bunch of time here in Hades, but you'll see each time you die, you can come in here and these characters, they have new things to tell you.
I haven't, no.
Sometimes they're important, sometimes they're not.
You're trying to kill.
Skip some of these things. Here's one that's important. This is new. This wasn't here last time we died. Oh, and they've improved the UI for this. Pretty cool. So this is your house contractor where you can improve stuff around Hades to get you more improvements. So this one's free right here. I haven't earned any of these gems yet that these things cost, but this first one's 0. So this will add restores health amid the gloom. Fountain chamber Tartarus. So this is going to give the ability for there to be a room that has nothing but a healing chamber in it. Only in Tartarus. So what does Tartarus mean, right? So what? Everything you've seen me play through so far, there's nothing else in here I think I can do. Yeah, because I don't have any gems. The world or the level you've seen me playing through so far, that is Tartarus. Essentially, you play through Tartarus after 12 or 15 or so battles or rooms. You'll come up to the boss of Tartarus. You have to defeat them. Then you go on to the next level. Now, last time I played this, there were 3 levels. I don't know if this content patch has new levels to it, but it was Tartarus, and then Asphodel, and then Elysium, and then you faced Hades. All right, so you see this little glowing icon too? You'll see that occasionally. You run up to it and hit your little R1 button, and it tells you something. Again, a lot of stuff that's important, a lot of stuff that's not. So let's check our mirrors, see if we can get any important upgrades. I have 41 darkness. Now, do I want... Each rank restores you 50. So this Death Defiance is really important too. These first two are some of the most important things you ever get. Chthonic Vitality, which heals you each time you leave a chamber. And then Death Defiance, which when you die, it'll restore you back to 50% health instead of sending you back to Hades. So let's put our points into that.
There.
Alright, I can't do... There's a bed chamber scene.
I'm wide awake.
Which I can't do yet. This is where I want to go.
I should go.
I want my bow.
Let's see what's in here. Coronacht, the heart.
Yeah.
Let's deal some.
Yeah, here's my skelly.
What the?
So this is my test dummy. Yeah, you can come here and test stuff on him and whatnot.
If you insist.
But yeah, I really like having this bow. Especially when I pair it up with Artemis. Artemis will give me the ability to do some cool stuff with this bow. And there's also something called Daedalus' Hammer, which we haven't seen yet. It might put it right here for me. I feel like it might.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer.
That looks like a Daedalus Hammer. So here you go, watch this. So the Daedalus Hammer are upgrades to your weapon specifically. So I can hold attack to shoot rapidly, but I can't do a power shot anymore, and I want that. That's my favorite thing to put on this weapon, is the fact that I can just hold X and it just shoots. And I can increase that later to make it shoot faster. So now you can see how I'm going to do a lot better now that I'm in my wheelhouse as far as my weapon type and stuff. Alright, so here, let's go earn some darkness. And I don't know how long I'm going to make these videos, because this is going to be a lot of gameplay footage for me to get through a full clear. I want you guys to see me defeat Hades, which I only did once, and that was kind of when I stopped playing last time, because I wanted to wait for this content patch. But he is tough. I've faced him probably about 10 total times, and I've beat him only once. So when you see these skull piles, you want to kill the pile before you kill the individual skulls. It'll just keep spawning more. So there's some darkness. You only get 12. So I can go to Artemis or I can go to Athena, and because I have this bow, I'm going to Artemis. Athena has some great stuff too. Most of the gods do. Can't wait for you guys to see some of them gods that you haven't seen yet. They've got a lot in here. And I think this Nighty Night update, that goddess, I don't know who the goddess of night is. I would imagine that who's on the front of the game when we first start playing. So here's Artemis. We've already talked to her before, so I'll skip the voice dialogue. Your attack is stronger with 15% chance to deal critical. Your special is stronger. Your cast seeks foes. So I don't care about special. I don't ever use the Y area of effect thing very often. Your attack is stronger. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So that's just my X button. This is my attack. So I've increased the damage on that now. Let's go for some more darkness.
Easy.
Boom, look at that, see? Crushing them. Gotta be careful with these skulls. They're easy to kill from a distance, but once they close that gap, they dash at you. Alright, Zeus or Palm of Power. Ooh, that one's tough because I could increase my attack damage if I go for that Palm of Power. That's what we're doing. Even though I don't have that many boons yet, you want to be careful not to get too many boons either. If you don't spend enough time upgrading your existing abilities and stuff and weapons, and you're just, you're a jack of all trades, a master of none. So you want to avoid that. That's what gives this game a lot of replayability, is how random your runs are. So perfect. I'm going to increase my attack damage from 20 to 28%.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
All right, so here is a shop. I've only got 48 gold, so not worth it. Here are some gems, but it's a boss room, but I've got full health, so we should be able to clear it. It's a mini boss room, not a boss. These little things are easy to kill. Let's see what else it's got for me. So these little pots, they don't do damage to you directly. They run away from you, and they shoot these little things on the ground that do AoE. So there's 10 gemstones for me to spend at the contractor. Nothing else in here. Eventually, I'll get something to where I can make these pots have gold in them when you hit them, which will help a lot. So this room's a centaur heart. Damn it. And these guys, they rush you quicker than what you would expect. There's the centaur heart. Oh, here's a new god, Ares. He's in a boss room too. It's the only place I can go anyways, but it's where I would want to go. I would want to go. Ares is probably, he's definitely one of my favorite gods as well. I don't know if he's my second. I forgot what these guys did. Try to kill him before he gets another shot off. Now that I have that armor broke, I got him stun lock. I'm hitting him so frequently. That's why I like that rapid shot. Hit him so frequently when he's the only one there, I don't have to worry about anything because he's stun locked. He can't do anything. So here's Ares.
This one was bound to show.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say.
So here you can see the purple and the blue, the rare and the epic. So Curse of Pain. Oh, and I think I skipped over his dialogue. If I did, I apologize. Your special inflicts doom. Again, I don't use my special that often, so your dash creates a blade rift where you started. That's very good. Blade rifts are one of my favorite things. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. See, something makes me want to go for the epic boon, but again, that blade rift, especially when I come up against the actual boss of Tartarus, that blade rift will help. So watch when I dash now. It puts this little blade there, so when people hit that, that'll damage them. Alright, so a chthonic key. You guys haven't seen this yet. It's a bottle of nectar, and that is something you can gift to the different characters throughout the world, and they give you, they exchange stuff for it. So I want that bottle of nectar. That, I don't have to face a boss for it. Gotta be careful with those gemstones. They don't do much to you up front, but if they focus on you, they'll hit you with a laser beam.
Bottle of nectar.
Alright, perfect. So now my option is just darkness. So that's what we'll go for. Yeah, see, his bow's doing so much damage. That, and I can keep my distance on these guys. Should be able to clear this stuff pretty easily. These little pots are the easiest things to kill. Again, those gemstone things, they're not difficult to kill, but you get too many of them in a room and you can't pay attention to which ones are looking at you. They'll hit you with that laser beam and it does a lot of damage. Alright, so here's a mini shop. Got 125 gold. Slain phones have 15% chance to drop heart items. Gain 1 extra cast. None of these are too great, but I will take this first one. For the next 3 encounters, I have a 15% chance to grab healing items from slain enemies. Alright, here's a gold room.
I've gone this far.
I don't know if you just heard what he said, don't know if I've gone this far. It's because this is the furthest I've gone without dying. Which tells me I should be coming pretty close to the first boss. So there's a healing item. Now I have almost full health, so that's why I'm not going to touch that healing item.
You're dead.
That way if I get hit by some of this stuff, I can still heal. Like that right there. Boom.
Much better.
There's my gold. Alright, chthonic key or darkness. Again, I don't feel like facing another mini boss, so I'll go for the chthonic key. I don't have to be as vigilant now, too, that I see that healing item. I can stand here and take a hit or two and know that I'll just be able to heal it. So I got 2 healing items on the ground. I'm going to be a little bit reckless with... Okay. Don't even need it. I got full health.
Can unlock something back.
So I got my chthonic key. Now, I know from my experience, the fact that I'm going into... this is my only option, is to go into this shop. That's going to be the last room before the boss of Tartarus. So here's a shop. I have 233.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus.
And that's him telling me essentially that there's a boss. You can see there's a boss up ahead. There's an icon here you haven't seen before, and then there's the boss icon below it with the little star. So that's the boss of Tartarus. Here's Charon.
Why, good to see you.
Now I could gift him. You see down there it says right trigger gift -1 nectar. I could gift him something and he'll probably give me something in return, but I know I don't want to spend that on him. No offense, Charon. All right, so I don't need food. I've got full health, and I've got enough to buy a boon from Artemis, which I want. All right, my special inflicts doom. Your blade rift effects last longer and pull foes in. That's actually pretty good. Your blade rift powers deal damage in a wider area. That's good too. I'm going to do this pull in thing because I use that dash. So dash creates a blade rift, and now when there's a blade rift, it's going to last longer and it's going to suck the enemies to it, so I can dash around and make them kind of be stuck there. And then I want this darkness because there's a good chance I don't defeat this boss. If this is the first time I'm playing this game, I definitely wouldn't defeat this boss because I've done it before and it's been a while. We'll see whether I win it or not. So here we go.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way.
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
Alright, so I know her tactics. Let's see if that's enough to let me beat her.
Right there. But does not get overconfident.
Only having one dash right now, too. This bow is so strong, I'll probably pull this off. I mean, she's almost dead, so I really should. When I first played this game, I really underestimated how important your dash ability was. I mean, I just beat her without taking a single hit of damage, so having that bow and knowing the tactics.
The ancient blood. Achilles might know what to do with this.
So that was a that was Titan blood. That's something you want to get once here. So, all right, so we did beat her. I definitely think that's a good place to stop the video with the extra whiskey and bourbon stuff I did at the beginning, because that chewed up so much time. So what we'll do here is let's go ahead and end this video. That'll be our first episode for this series that I'm doing. And then we'll see for the next one. We'll continue going on right here when you come back. Click on the next video. You'll be right here. You'll come back. Click on the next video. You'll be right here. You'll come back. Click on the next. Yeah, you get the point. See you guys later. Alright guys, that does wrap it up for this video. As always, if you did enjoy the content, please consider giving the video a like. If you missed our previous episode, you can check it out in the top right hand corner of your screen right now. Below that is another awesome video from our channel I think you should check out. If you haven't already done so, please make sure to subscribe and turn on alert notifications so you know whenever we go live or upload new content. We'll see you next time.